Her mother was dying, but none of her children accompanied her to the hospital for a checkup. She called her eldest daughter, but her eldest daughter said she was going on a trip with her mother-in-law today. She called her second daughter, but her second daughter was preparing to go to a meeting. Therefore, her mother didn't have the heart to ask. In the end, she could only turn to her third daughter, who was not working. But her third daughter suspected that her mother was trying to take her on a blind date and directly refused her mother. Her helpless mother could only go to the hospital alone. When she found out she had late-stage lung cancer and only had 3 months to live, she was completely stunned. If she were to leave like this, how could she possibly feel at ease about her children? Her eldest daughter's life was in shambles. Her youngest daughter hadn't married yet, and she had promised to help her second daughter take care of her children. Even her younger brother, whom she had supported for years, hadn't found a wife. With so many unresolved matters, how could Mary possibly feel at ease leaving them behind? As soon as she returned home, her mother went to her third daughter's room and asked her how things were going with the editor-in-chief and when she planned to marry him. But the third daughter said she had no plans to marry him now. It turned out that her boyfriend had been through a failed marriage and had never had the courage to remarry. Because of this, the two had not been in contact for several days. The mother also absolutely refused to allow her daughter to marry a divorced man. But in order to find a home for her daughter before she died, the mother had no choice but to agree to let them marry. But the third daughter stubbornly said she wanted to live with her mother for the rest of her life. The mother was furious upon hearing this. The mother's words hit the third daughter's sore spot, so the mother and daughter had another fierce argument. Mary regretted spoiling this daughter so much. That evening, the second daughter came to visit her. The mother advised the second daughter to get along well with her biological mother in the future. Seeing the character of the second son-in-law, she knew he would take good care of the unborn grandson. But the second daughter insisted that her child must be raised with Mary's help. Mary knew that only this daughter, with whom she had no blood relation, loved her the most and was the most considerate. When it was late at night, Mary flipped through the calendar, calculating the days until her time was up. But there were still 3 months until it was time to make kimchi. If she waited any longer, the children would never get to eat the kimchi she made. Mary then told her brother to buy 100 cabbages the next morning. The sudden request for so many cabbages startled her brother. The next morning, the eldest daughter returned home with the children. What was most upsetting was that her face had become severely allergic after just 1 day out. Seeing her husband sleeping in the living room after getting drunk the night before, the eldest daughter was furious. But before she could rest, she received a message from her mother asking them to help make kimchi. Her mother also called the second daughter. The eldest daughter angrily complained to her mother, "Why make so much kimchi in the middle of summer?" The third daughter also reluctantly said, "Why do we have to be told what to do every year? When they finally understand their mother's good intentions, they will surely regret it deeply."